What do local, global leaders, many of whom are from an older generation, need to know about young citizens, voters, and future leaders?
I think young people have a reputation of being unengaged politically. Whether or not that was ever true, I don't think it's true anymore. As I was growing up and coming of age in the US, my view of politics was shaped by oil wars, then the recession, and just the persistent existential angst at the climate crisis. And with few exceptions like the Obama campaign, which was won by the youth vote, our political consciousness was shaped by global quagmires and the perception that our leaders are constantly letting us down. And for young people now, 6 months into a pandemic, let alone the political situation the last few years, there's still a whole lot to be discouraged by. But rather than despair, I see people taking action. I think the activist spirit and talent of the young people coming up now is a huge force for good and a power to be reckoned with. From the March to Our Lives to Sunrise Movement, as young people leading the way on a lot of the biggest causes of our times. And that's, when they're proven you don't need to be elected to hold power because they're making massive waves and change as citizens. So I say to current leaders, ignore young people at your own risk because they're going to make big things happen with or without you.
What do local or global leaders, such as older generation, needs to know about the young citizen, voters, and future leaders? As this year we are marking 5 years of global goals implementation. So this year, as we are commemorating International Youth Day with the theme of a global youth engagement for global action, we are talking about now we should consider that young people are the largest population globally, and we are the people who make decision on who we want to, on the system. So as the older generation needs to invest such like skills, knowledge, and also provide us like a safe space to practice and take collective efforts on position our world to the better of tomorrow. Young people ourselves, we know our challenges. So if we will be providing a platform, or we will be, if we also be engaged from the start stages to the last stages, uh, by the organization, by the business, by the institution, we will come up. We know our challenges, so we'll also come up with tangible solution for our generation and for the future generation that is coming. So I think the organization, all entities need to keep that in mind, that young people must be full part and parcel of the programs or of the process.